Hello, today is about Occupy Steubenville and Anonymous's operation against the censorship and basically the cover-up of the rape from the team of this 15 to 16-year-old girl. I don't know if she's 15 or 16. I'm just like giving that as an average because I know it's one of the two. So how this starts is it's found that the entire football team, let's start earlier than that. Steubenville is one of those villages or towns that their football means everything to them. Not because they're big football fans, for the fact that that's really the only thing they've got. So the football team goes, they've got a bad reputation for that fact. And doesn't mean they actually have anything good to go to Steubenville for. So that means they basically lose any or all tourists that they get. If that team goes under any pressure. So it's found that the team took this girl when she was drunk, or she may have been drugged, it's unknown yet, apart from that there's alcohol in her system. She was taken while drunk, and understandably, you get a lot of 15 to 16-year-olds who get drunk. It's not anything bad, it's just a normal thing, just as long as they're being careful. But she was so drunk to the point where, she couldn't remember anything the next day. But the team took advantage of that, the entire team. So they basically took her party to party and raped her. Carrying her while she's unconscious. And just raped her, urinated on her, did all this horrible and sadistic stuff. And not just that, they actually, posted stuff on Twitter and Facebook. They had videos on YouTube. They also had videos about, live stream videos about them talking about the rape. It was ridiculous. It was overwhelming, practically. So obviously I felt this was ridiculous because, well, actually I had pauses, so if anyone knows, I may have lost track where I was. But I'm just going to start from where I know best. So yeah, they took her to parties, they raped her, urinated on her, basically did all this shit stuff to her. But the main problem I found was the fact that videos were coming up on YouTube, and there was tweets, there was live stream, about people, especially football players talking about the rape. And I'll tell you about a couple of tweets, that were put on. One was by these are all by football players, and one of them was, "I have no sympathy for whores." Now, I don't know why he's exactly calling her a whore, since they were the ones who kidnapped her and basically raped her. So they are contradicting themselves on that fact, and they're lying. They are completely and utterly lying. So that's one thing that really pisses me off when when I've heard about this. Another tweet was, "Some people deserve to get urinated on." Seriously? Nobody deserves to get urinated on. It's just something you do not do. Obviously there are more tweets on this, most of them basically bad-mouthing the team for the fact of what they did. Which, by the way, it comes to something I've been reminded of. The team from Steubenville High actually have a history of being called the Rape Crew. So I think we all know what that means, don't we? Basically a bunch of sick, sadistic rapists who think it's fun, think this kind of teamwork is fun. And I'm just shocked, really. So that's happened, and also what's happened was, after it, they tried to keep the case as small as possible. Little media, they tried to keep, freelance journalists out of this. Although they didn't keep it completely secret because they couldn't. The girl just admitted it. The girl who got raped and realised that after seeing all the comments and stuff on Facebook and Twitter and everything, realised what happened to her, basically spoke out on it. So you can't exactly hide something like that. But the thing that mainly annoys me is the fact that, well, they basically covered it up. And that is ridiculous. Like, how dare you do that? So, now I'm going to talk about what happened afterwards, after all the media got told and covered up. Is that when the media found out, because of a very good freelance journalist, which I'm happy to mention, got it out, it basically exploded on media, on social networking, everywhere. It just exploded like a bomb, basically. And basically there are denied allegations. So people are realising, and this is where Occupy Steubenville comes in, people are realising how corrupt this has really become since the entire of the town was covering this up. People are even saying that the sheriff was involved in this, the police department, obviously the media were, saying the coach was involved. There's all sorts of stuff. And they're basically making out that the girl was a liar, making out that she's doing it for attention, which we all know is complete and utter bullshit, because it always is. So, now I get on to Occupy Steubenville. Now, people tell me that the Occupy movement is against social and economic inequality, and also injustice. Like, just most kinds of injustice at all. And that's what gets me. For the fact that they've basically... I'm not saying this against the Occupy movement. What is annoying me is the fact that people are asking, why is it called Occupy Steubenville? Why is it called Anonymous Steubenville? Or Hate Against Rape? Or something stupid like that. But the reason is why is because it's social injustice. That's what it is. And it's also social inequality. They're treating the people who were in the rape incident, well, not the rape incident, the raping, they're blaming the entire team when they basically got treated like kings, and still are actually, only 2 of them being arrested out of the entire team. I'll get onto that afterwards. That they're still, there. Okay, so now to my last bit. Well, actually, to finish this off, Occupy Steubenville has that name because it's against social inequality, and that is a classical case of social inequality. Celebrities and footballers and sports people basically getting a better chance of staying out of prison just for the fact that they're so high up. And that's what Occupy is fighting against. You don't exactly want somebody to not go to prison for doing something completely horrible, and they're just getting away with it just because they're celebrities. Alright, now, this is also something that's really annoying me, is the fact that they've basically, the police department has also, because it was Anonymous who got this all out, they got the videos out, they got the tweets out before they were all deleted, they basically got it out to the public, and that's how it became so, how it became such a craze, as well as the freelance media outlet. So I must say, I'm supporting Anonymous for this action against the social inequality and injustice that has happened in this town, and I hope other people will either look into it or help in the fight against such things in the future. I'm also in support of Anonymous's attack on India for the gang rape and killing of a girl on a bus, and that's caused outrage too, for the fact that even then as well she got no justice. So justice is what we need to see here, really. And Anonymous is bringing that out by bringing out details. They're basically getting the public out. Not the public out. The truth out of it all. So I'm thanking them, and goodbye. Subscribe, like, comment if you have any information, or just tell me anything.